I'm not good at fighting, that's for sure. Wonder if the pistol is very slow. That's the one of the problems. One of the many problems. Hello, Pickley. Hi. How are you? Great to see you too. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I found a sword. Just the common one, though. It's the common one. Night Rain. I'm so excited about a Night Rain. Okay, let's try. Does I have? Let's try this sword instead. And see. This fiery sword. They have looted the place, yeah.
Well, that didn't take long.
Maximum health. Goes toward good things. Used to bite. Yeah, of course, it's good. Hi, Richard. We're ready, then go to work. At this hour? That's disgusting, Richard. It's like 2 hours until bedtime. You're going to bed now? No, you're going to work now. Okay, let's try this again. Are you guys ready? Better be.
Get him!
Okay.
Bloody hell! Okay, chill! I am so terrible at fighting, it's ridiculous. But thank you very much, Richard. I hope work goes well. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, are you ready for Night Rain, Pickley?
Well, that didn't take long.
You shouldn't be here.
Oh, maybe it's lost.
Nothing there.
You're not looking so.
I know! Haha.
You're on your right. That's it.
Oh, good. Well,
Don't die.
well, I'm trying, but it's not so easy. Do I have any food? Cooked rabbit. You guys fight them while I'm healing.
Back on my feet.
Take a moment, people.
Yeah, take a moment. In a sense, you're looking forward to more Monster Hunter Wilds in the meantime for sure. Wilds has been incredible in spite of the graphics and performance. Are you having issues with the performance as well? So many people having issues. Quite ridiculous that they could release the game in that state. Trout pie. Okay, let's hope there's no one else around here.
What's
Ooh.
drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot? Aiming through the best parties.
Adrian has kindly offered to set up an embassy in Parody. By kindly, I mean they landed on our shores without notice, and by offered, I mean their soldiers occupied a building in town, keeping an eye on these developments. Yeah. I'm not quite sure we are the good guys. Not necessarily. A bit morally ambiguous, I guess. Which makes it more interesting. Frame rate isn't smooth 60 FPS, but it's not terrible. Okay. But I'm glad you've been enjoying it. But are you ready for Night Train when we start playing that? Because we'll be streaming it a lot, and definitely want to invite people to play with us. Or with me, I don't know. We definitely gonna play a lot. It's gonna be fun. Absolutely. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah, I'll try to stream it
If there's anything worth finding.
all times of the day, so a lot of people can join. Glanfathen customs can seem primitive and unsophisticated to some, but all customs begin with a ritual or superstition, so why should theirs be considered less than any other? If they are examined closely, Glanfathen celebrations stem from a deep and rich culture and all tie into their history in a significant way. The Festival of the Ancients takes place during spring dawn and is a time to celebrate the Glanfathens settling in Eir Glanfath. It is a simple 3-day ceremony that is mostly centered on feasts. These feasts are set up around the ruins scattered through Eir Glanfath. Wreaths made from tree branches and flowers are placed at the ruins, and prayers are said to the gods, thanking them for health and prosperity. The cleansing started as a protest, recreating the hardships wrought upon the Glanfathens by the Aediran colonists when they started settling the Deerwood. It has morphed over the years and is now used more as a game, mixed with a teaching tool to inform your Glanfathens about the history of their people. The cleansing takes place on New Year and Mid-Year and now acts as a metaphor for real events instead of a recreation of the events themselves. Saurip effigies are placed throughout the forest, hollow clay shells filled with sweets and gifts. The children then search the woods for the effigies and destroy them, cleansing the forest so the Glanfathens can move in and occupy the areas. After the area has been cleared, they gather for a celebration and feast where the elders tell the young members the true story of their people's history. Holiday of the Black Tree. A combination of a day of remembrance and celebratory feast, the Holiday of the Black Tree is held on the second day of autumn falling when the trees are still colorful but losing their leaves and the land is becoming cold and dark. Glanfathens use the day to tell the story of the War of the Black Trees and remember those who were lost. During the morning, the adults hang elaborate garlands from the tree branches. The garlands are made from red, orange, and yellow flowers and represent the flames that swept through the forests of Eir Glanfath, destroying everything in their paths. After a morning of fasting and reflection, the children are set to run through the trees, tearing down the garlands and bring them back to the feast, decorating the tables with wildflowers, turning the horror of war into something beautiful. Then they eat, cheering the peace they now have with the Deerwooden people, and toast to many more years of peace to come. Also of note, in Glanfathen culture is their abundance of traveling customs. Being a semi-nomadic people, they practice customs to ensure their safety while on the move. Traveling customs. If you are taking a quick trip, purchase a gift for someone you are visiting and leave it at your home. If something important is left undone, such as giving a gift to a loved one, you will always return to finish the task. If you are taking a longer trip, leave remembrances of your trip, no matter how well you know the road. Drop some pebbles along the way or tie a ribbon to the tree branches. Mark your path away and you'll always have a safe and easy trip back. Evil spirits and dangerous creatures are everywhere in our world. If you decorate your cart with masks, they will scare away any danger that might otherwise approach. But you must decorate your cart anew every time, or the evil won't be fooled by your ruse. By my ruse? I have no ruse. Apparently there's a growing rebellion in Paradise. My own people defy the adherents. They rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good. I taught them well. I cannot openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks of agents, I passed a key to a cistern. The door is in the Temple of Undra, a fitting sanctuary. May they use this hideout to their advantage. I will hold on to the spare. A time may come when I have to warn the resistance, or join them myself.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Amon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
He wrote that the cistern is below the Temple of Undra.
The cistern is almost as old as Paradise. Supposedly, it was built by the island's original Pargrunan settlers. But it hasn't been in use in a very long time. I'm surprised there's still a way to get down there.
Okay.
Place for a
You just stopped.
It's just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Also, hi, Karlock. I didn't see you there. I saw you now. Sorry. Sorry, I'm late. But welcome in. This game's gorgeous. It really is. I really love it so far. Absolutely do. How's school been treating me? I'm a little bit behind on the school stuff, but the internship is going really well. I really love working there. They're giving me more and more responsibilities. Right now, I'm working on finishing up a logo that I made from scratch that they're going to use for the next few years. So that's very exciting that they trust me with those kinds of tasks as well. So yeah, so I'm mainly focusing on the internship right now, and then I'm slowly catching up with school stuff whenever I can. How's your job treating you, Pickley? Now that you've been there for a little bit. How are you doing, Karlock? What do you prefer? Just Karlock, or what do you prefer? But welcome in. So good to see you. I know you from Terra's stream. He is a cutie. Happy you're enjoying it. No, they seem to love you. They really want me to continue, but it's since it's a non-profit, they don't know if they'll have the salary. But yeah, they have written an application for some funding. They won't get a response to that until June, but my leader admitted that she had written that with me in her like she's sort of written it with me in mind. So if we get that funding, that is like specifically meant to be able to pay me some salary so I can continue there. So I hope we can work something out and be able to continue working there, because I really love it. So I really want to stay there. Hi, Crosses, sitting at the bonfire. How are you doing? It's very good to see you, Chris. Another one who's excited for Night Rain, huh? Forgot to say hello. No, you're totally fine. You're doing dinner and you couldn't hear my dulcet tones over the extractor fan. I know at this point, Chris, I know roughly when you eat dinner. So when I start stream and you come in and you say hi or something, then I usually know that you're in the middle of dinner. So no worries. Don't you worry about it. Mark with a K. Ah, Mark with a K. What? Fingers crossed you get a full-time job. It probably won't be full-time, but that's okay. I'm still like figuring out how much I'm able to work with my health issues and stuff. So so if it's like, yeah, they're hoping to continue to grow as a non-profit, but they are always reliant on getting funding. So they have to write good applications, basically. So that's important. So yeah, but I'm hopeful. They really want me to continue. They're very, very happy with the work I've been doing there so far. So we just hope we can figure something out. Something tells me these rebels won't go quietly.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Right. After you.
Making notes about your movements. No, I just know roughly when you usually eat dinner. That's all. Nothing else. Don't be weird about it. So we got the... yeah, we got those. Nice. Oh, okay. So we could... yeah, we could have ran just up the stairs and not found all that. Ambassador Hilgar promises that all he wants is a diplomatic relationship with the Living Lands. But Inquisitor Ludwin, she wants a gallows, public executions, and secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of our new guests. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Aemond was going gray all of a sudden.
Cozy.
Should make sure I get some more sunlight. According to Hilgard, it's in our best interests to force the Animenses out of Paradise. Soul science offends the gods and so forth. He promises security, stability, and law in exchange for his boon. When I visited the Animenses, I found them already packing equipment into wagons, bound for Fior Mes Iverno. I wonder what they know that I don't. These noble rats who flee a sinking ship. Thank you for the shout out for Pickley. It was a reference to that post where someone went to Starbucks and when they asked for his name, he said Mark with a C, and they gave him his cup and it had a cark written on it. Well, it's about as well as you can get in Starbucks. At this point, I feel like they're doing it deliberately, just because it's like it's become their trademark to misspell people's name. I feel. Let's be good stuff. It was not likely. But we did get this. Ooh. White key cameo. Restore 50% of your maximum health when reviving a companion. That's pretty cool. Another one. Don't know if we had a shout out, but another one never hurts. Another one never hurts when it's good people. Like Pickley. Absolutely not. $90 that way. So it's okay. Street of the Gods. Well, gods had their own street even.
I don't see it.
It worked. Yeah, all my VIPs are allowed to shout out people.
What sweaty, adherent beast used my chair? Feels like they fucked up my poor table, too.
Oh, all right. Language, young lady.
At least I can sit down. Sores on my feet still haven't healed from my last post.
Gods, what a mess.
What happened here then?
No one's even come to claim them yet. Wonder if they'll even be missed.
With all due respect, Captain, you have no jurisdiction over the Paradise Militia.
This building is a Deeren property. Your people have no business being here.
I understand that, but you can't just march up to the gate and order my soldiers around.
Then order them to get away from our property, or I'll use more than harsh language.
At least the taco tasted good. Well, that's good. What's going on?
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. I'm glad to see His Majesty is sending more Deerens to settle this untamed land. I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquisitor Ludwine.
You seem to be taking your rank quite seriously.
How else should one take one's rank, envoy? This sergeant of the Paradise Militia refuses to discipline his people about lingering near our headquarters. A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is intended to aggravate us.
Be reasonable. My militia need to pass this way to go to and from the East Gate. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the way down to the market entrance just to make you feel better?
It's a Maddie. Hello, Maddie. How are ya? Sera is a renegade in that respect, with the VIPs shout. I trust you guys. Should I not? Maybe not. You're vastly improved the first day, but still not eating much of anything. Is it just not very appetizing to eat anything, or maybe lay off the tacos for a little bit? I just CT scan today, so just have to wait for the results now. I hope they figure out what's up. Yeah. Our headquarters are not under Paradise's authority. Leave the captain's soldiers alone.
No one was doing anything to Captain Alfir's soldiers. Look, none of us are professional soldiers. We're militia. We all have other jobs to get back to. Of course, we'll stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends on our way to and from the gate.
That's okay.
If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, that's fine. Just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless lot.
See? This is what I'm talking about. Antagonism, plain and simple.
Just ignore them. Let them do their thing.
Very well, envoy. Though it would be easier to do my job if there were fewer distractions.
I suppose you'll have to rely on that famous Deeren discipline then. Many thanks, envoy.
You're welcome. I just interfere everywhere, and then sometimes they're happy about it, sometimes not so much, but that's okay.